the Keep Your Fire Burning segment of Ignite Success. I'm your host, Snowden McFall, professional speaker, author, trainer, and coach. Aristotle said that every citizen has a moral obligation and a responsibility of being a good role model. And so in today's world, being a good role model is more important than ever for our children, for our companies, for our world. Women leaders in particular can be amazing role models and often don't even realize that they are in fact role models. In the book, The Leadership Challenge, Coos and Posner, the authors, said in their research they found that most leaders were impacted by family members as role models. Sometimes world leaders, 23%, and teachers and coaches were 14%, impacting them as the biggest role model in their lives. In your life, think about it. Who was the biggest role model? Who was the biggest influencer as you were growing up? Who is your biggest role model today? Who do you most admire? And maybe it's a series of people. I know for me, Oprah Winfrey has always been an inspiration. And throughout history, I've been inspired by Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King. So who has inspired you? And how can you become a better role model yourself? If you think about it, everything that you do is usually, in some way, shape, or form, observed by someone else, whether it's your partner, your children, your family, your community, your church, or your workplace. And so your behavior often sets the tone. One of the most important ways you can be a good role model is to be positive, to be an optimistic person, and look for the good in others, bring out the best in others, nurture that, encourage others. Being positive sets a standard that others will see and they will reflect and mirror. Take personal responsibility for your life, for your business, for your decisions. And when you make a mistake, say so. Own it, apologize for it, and move on. What you're doing there is showing others how important it is to be genuine, to be authentic, and to fess up to mistakes so that we can all learn from them. You know, there are no perfect people out there. We're all just human beings doing the best that we can. We all make mistakes, but if we learn from them, we progress. Have integrity and build trust with the people around you. And that means keeping your agreements, honoring your promises, and not breaking agreements, or if you have to break them, renegotiate them. This is a big problem in our world today. Many employees do not trust their leaders, do not trust the owners of their company. Many people do not trust what's happening in the world, in politics. So trust is hard won, and it's easily lost. It can take decades to build a reputation, and you can lose it in minutes. So think long and hard about your personal integrity and how you want to demonstrate that to the people around you. Be a good listener. That means actively asking questions of the other person, being curious about other people, reflecting back and sharing what they've said and clarifying it so you know you've got it right, helping them feel heard, and having empathy for others and compassion. It's such an important way to demonstrate your caring for other people, is to really put yourself in their shoes and have an understanding of what they have gone through. Good leaders and good role models do their best not to judge, not to express bias, but rather to respect and encourage all kinds of people, because all of us have great value. Making time for people and showing others that you're important, showing others that they're important to you, showing them that they matter in your world is so important. And it's a great example to so many other people. And of course, good role models and leaders have to take charge at certain times, particularly in crisis or times of big events, big happenings in their companies, in their businesses, in their lives. But as much as possible, give autonomy to others, because that's one of the things that most makes people feel valued. And it's one of the things that employees crave the most is autonomy. Think about it. Nobody really wants to be told what to do. They'd like to do things their own way. And then make sure that you have self-awareness of yourself as who you are, what your emotional intelligence is, how you are growing and progressing. At the Women Connecting Women event in Jacksonville, Florida on October 24th, 2019, we will be honoring great role models, hidden gems. We will be giving out 6 awards to hidden gems in our community, and we are looking for nominations. So if you know of an extraordinary woman who's been giving back, who's a member of the Chamber of Commerce, or her company is, or organization that she's part of, and who has been a great role model but has not received any other awards in the last 2 years, we want to hear about it. You can go to our website, pwcjax.org, and we're looking for the Professional Businesswoman of the Year, the Woman Business Owner of the Year, Women's Advocate, Female First Responder, Professional Minority Woman, and our Legacy Award. So we look forward to hearing from you. And remember, you can be a great role model in every aspect of your life, and that will help you ignite your success.